Welcome back to the Hamlet, Rags to Riches. We are in part 3 in season 6. Here we go. First game we have to look at here is away from home against the Wigan. As you can see in the result here, it was a 2-2. I kind of went into this one thinking, yeah, okay, fair enough. It's probably going to be a loss. But actually, we went 2-0 up to begin with, but then it all went downhill because Asante came out from the bench. And after 5 minutes, he took a directly red here. So, yeah, from there on out, it went all downhill. And it got even worse with Clemens sending off in the overtime. So, after all, it's going to be a draw. It's not the end of the world. It's an okay result away from home, I guess. At home, in the Papa John's Trophy, kind of the friendly, or whatever we want to call it. Yeah, 1-0 against Aston Villa under 23s. I thought this would be a more exciting game. I thought it would be a little bit harder, but it was actually a quite easy game, and I was actually a little bit unlucky, only winning it 1-0. But like I said, this felt like, a friendly, and I think the fans do so as well. 545 tickets sold. Yeah, it's barely worth playing. Next up is against Morecambe. We are at home. They were 9th in the league, so a fairly hard game for us to play. I thought so, at least. And again, we're getting away with a 1-0 here. Cameron James with the goal, but definitely Lane coming back from injuries, and he did really well here. He was every time we had something, it was from Lane's foot, but pretty much a good performance from everyone. I'm very happy about this result. We are again playing at home here against Plymouth, and yeah, I mean, they are 22nd in the league, or was 22nd in the league, but it was a quite even game, but we managed to get this 1-0 over the line at the end. So I can't, again, it's just a 1-0, but I can't be mad. It's a good result, but the performance was a little bit more worrying in this one, I would say. But still, Haseman with the goal, and Lane again, everything went through him. So I'm happy to see him back and playing really well. But honestly, I didn't expect us to see this from our mid-season or early to mid-season. We're doing really well here. Away from home against Stevenage, they were 24 in the league, so I thought, okay, if we can win the other two, we can probably win this one as well. Unfortunately, that's not how it played out. Again, it was a kind of an even game, but we managed to get a draw, and you know what? It's not a bad result. I mean, anything but a loss is actually a pretty good result for us. So yeah, I don't really. I mean, I think I had quite a few players rotating in this game. So Lane was not in there, and but then again, wow, his name. We should probably rename him, to be honest. But Tastimir, he actually did okay instead of Lane in there, 7.0. So yeah, it seems like our left hand side is just better than our right hand side for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but yeah, it's not a bad game, but just a little bit disappointing that we couldn't, win against number 24 in the league. But in the next game, we bounced back really, really well here with a 3-0 victory over Northampton away from home. And Northampton was 14th in the league. So I would say this is a very good result for us. Forbes have had an excellent game, got one of the goals, and also defensively really solid. Again, Lane, just every time he's playing, he's just getting up there, man. But everyone's played really, really well. This was probably one of the best games of the season so far. And the last one of the bunch, at home against Colchester, they were 10th in the league. Another testament to how well we are playing at the moment. 1-0 from Asante's foot. I mean, Asante, yeah, here's the thing. Garner hasn't been playing. I mean, Garner is playing okay. He's just not scoring a lot of goals. So I let Asante get the chance up front, and he's scored 2 goals in 2 matches now. So I think Asante is in right now compared to Garner. But again, pretty well done by everyone. It's quite incredible that we keep winning these games. Honestly, I didn't expect us to be this good this season, and not at all. This is quite a big triumph. I would say it's a really big triumph, not just for me, but also for the players. It's like we shouldn't be where we are. So that is the games I played in the schedule here. Not a single loss, and as you know what, I think it's 11. I think we are 11 games unbeaten in the league and 13 overall, because we also played some of those trophy games. Yeah, so 13 unbeaten, 11 in the... it's incredible. What an absolute insane way to start this league. I mean, we are now getting into the mid-season, but wow, it's like that was a really, really good solid start. I don't think we can expect this all the way through because it's been excellent, absolutely excellent. So where are we in the league? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, we are number 2. I don't think anyone expected that after 14 rounds. That's insane. That's insane. 27 points. We have only lost 1 game. We are very solid in the back. We have only conceded 10 and we have scored 19. So we are 1 up basically. We are every time they're scoring on us, we're scoring 2 goals. So I mean, it's hard to complain about that. And as we can see here, Leyton Orient, the only team we have lost against, they are just above us with 3 points. Yeah, how about that? But today we're going to play 2 games. We're going to play against Bristol Rovers away from home. They are 11th right now, and Port Vale 13th. So 2, mid-table kind of teams. I think we're still, I don't think we're, second. I don't think we're second in the league. I think our form is going to drop soon enough. It could be in one of those in these games. I have a feeling. So, it's going to be some tough games because they are mid-table and they are probably in the spots that we are probably going to end up. I mean, I'm not sure, but that's my thinking here. So let's just get to the Bristol Rovers game here. Actually, I didn't play. It could get moved. I always forget to move all the way over to the actual game start. So it could actually get moved, but let's just get into it. Right, so Bristol Rovers. They seem to be a team that likes vertical tiki-taka. Fair enough. I seem to be okay against those kind of teams. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. A little bit concerning about 2 defensive midfielders. That might be really hard playing through them, but if it's going to be an even game, it's going to be an even game, I guess. We are away from home, So a couple of interesting things here in the data hub. One thing is they are very aggressive in their shooting, but wasteful. So they probably shoot on target, or shoot on sight, I mean. Also, their header seems to be quite good, so we need to be maybe mindful of, we might need to go wide in our defending. But another thing is they are very likely to lose their possession near their own box, so we might want to press really high up on them. As we can see here, more possession gained than average, but that's not what you should look for. You should look at this number, 37% right here. So they win a lot of their balls in the defensive midfield. So we probably want to go over the wing instead and try to cross it into our target man or pressing forward, because I don't think we can go through the mid here. But let's see what our assistant manager is telling us to do. Shoot on side and opposition instructions. I don't agree with shoot on side. I just don't. I think we should go over the wings. I think we should focus down the left wing, actually. I think that would be advisable here, going for the left wing. Our left wing is definitely the strongest side, and hit early crosses might be a bad idea, but I'm going to allow hit early crosses for now. But I definitely think we should focus down one of the wings, and I think the left wing is just better. I don't even know who is going to play yet, but no matter who is going to play over there, it's going to be our stronger side. It's going to be our strongest side. I got to say, Hughes, he's been quite a huge disappointment. He hasn't been playing well, and neither has Brooking, but Brooking, he can't play this one, so we got to play with Hughes in there. But he hasn't been great. I don't know what's going on the right-hand side here, but we're not playing well over here. We are definitely playing well on the left-hand side, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. They got the same instructions, so there shouldn't really be anything there. Both are going forward. Both are shoot less often. Both have wingers in front of them, more than usually, at least. Don't really know what it is. Maybe they don't have that Carrilero to help them. I don't know. As you can see, I'm struggling a bit with fitness concerns here, especially in the midfield. Gillian is probably going to play this one. Yeah, I think this is going to be the setup. Partington, Hughes, Forbes, Wilson. I honestly think those 2 is the best central defenders right now. I mean, Sra has been doing okay, but he just have those games where he is dropping completely out. It seems like that Wilson and Forbes is a little bit more stable in their performances. 7.42 from Forbes. I mean, he's that's the 3rd time in a row, or 3rd season in a row, where he's just doing really great. He just doesn't look like a good player, but he always does quite well. Wilson has come in and done quite well for himself as well. And we're playing Stephenson for this game because Clemens, he needs a little rest here, but he has been the best player, I would say, of those 2. But sometimes Stephenson is playing on the wing, but after Lane came back, he's gonna He's gonna nail that one. I'm gonna play James on the halfback. I don't really want him there. I have used him more on the Carrilero this season, and he's been probably my best midfielder so far. But yeah, due to a couple of Anderson is out, and also Haseman is also kind of out. We could put him on the bench instead of Anderson, actually, because he's a little bit better in condition. But a bit of fitness concern in the midfield. But yeah, Gilligan is going to play for, I think it's one of his first starters, actually. And I think I'm going to start him as a Carrilero instead of Friel, actually. Friel is left-footed, or at least can play with his left foot, so we should probably move them around. So yeah, Friel and Gilligan in there. And we're going to start with... should we start with... You know what? I'm going to go with... I don't know. Willis has been quite great. He's been okay this season, at least, Willis. I think Willis deserves it compared to Tastemir, who still have a point to prove. He have been okay, but only in 1 or 2 games. Other than that, he's been kind of average. So yeah, Willis, Lane, and Asante up top, because Asante have scored 2 goals in 2 games. And not that Garner has been poor, not at all. 7.22 in average rating, that's pretty good. But his form is dropping a little bit. He's not really... He's more assisting than he is... actually scoring goals this season. So that's a bit annoying, actually. 4 assists, 2 goals. Not the best for a goal scoring striker, right? So there we go. Let's get into this match. I'm a little bit worried about this one, to be honest. I think this could be our second loss of the season. It could be, but yeah, there's only one way to find out. The media has given us, let's go with no gesture and say, go out there and give the fans the money's worth or whatever. Didn't help. Oh man, it's cold today. It's like, I hate December. I mean, it's not even usually that cold in December here in Denmark, but this December has been pretty damn cold. I gotta say, it's been really, it's not like, there's never really snow or anything. It's just wet cold. You know, that really wet kind of cold, where it's also really windy. Oh, it's terrible. Ooh, we're not having a good start here. That's not great. 15 minutes and we don't even have the ball. What? Really? That's the first time in the season I'm seeing this. Where we are not in control. Well, I think maybe against Leighton Orient we were not in control, but yeah, this is not great to see. Hopefully it's gonna change, because yeah, if we don't control the game, we are definitely not gonna win it. Or even draw it. Okay, we're getting back now. 25 minutes in, okay. Okay, I think we got it now. But it's gonna be an even game. A very even game, it seems. No highlights. You know what, there is just some of these games where it's just, when you're playing on key highlights, you're just not seeing anything. It's just, you could just as well just play on text. Only text. But yeah, we're definitely not the best game. We're not the best team out there at all. We are not really having anything, but at least we're not giving them anything either in terms of highlights. So not any big chances. That seems to be it for the half. That's interesting. One of those games again, huh? Should probably ease Stephenson off the yellows here. He seems to be getting a yellow every single time he's playing. Also, James here. Why did it go out of that? I don't... Whatever. It doesn't really matter. I was done looking at it anyway. Okay. I'm not delighted with anything here. You have been unlucky. No, not really. You've been the better team. That's not true. Our shooting has not been good enough so far, and that really needs to improve. Yep, that's about it. Oh, you didn't like that, Wilson? Well, I don't... Okay. He's not the one that should be shooting anyway, so... But yeah, we are not looking great here at all. I'm not sure what to change. See, that's the thing. When I'm playing on key highlights, I don't know what to change. I don't even get ideas, because I don't know how we are playing. I just know that we are not the best team. That's all I know. The problem is the way we are playing. I don't see. I have said it so many times already since the last season, but I really don't trust I don't trust what I'm seeing on the field, because the XG is telling me that it's a really bad chance, and to me, when I see it, it looks like a freaking huge, like enormous big chance. So it's really hard to read and understand what is going on with the 3D engine compared to what is going on behind it. The real actually engine. It's really hard to understand what I'm seeing and what the output actually is. It doesn't really correspond at all this season or this FM. It just feels so random. And so far, I don't really like FM22 in terms of the match engine, because it might just be because I don't understand it yet, but it just feels like there is something wrong with it. It just feels like what we are giving in stats is not what we are seeing on the pitch, if you know what I mean. It just feels kind of strange to me. But yeah, so that's why I'm playing on key highlights now, because I can't really trust what I'm seeing on the pitch anyway, so I can't really make my tactical choices from it. So I need to make my tactical choices from only stats and, data, the data we are getting. And it's very hard for me to make any tactical choices, because, again, I don't really know what's going on. And this is the first highlight we have seen, So it's if you're not watching the match, how can you make tactical choices? That's the thing I don't really understand, how people can play on key highlights. I mean, I'm doing it because I know this tactic is kind of working. We saw that last season. I knew it was working. I just didn't like what I was seeing in the match engine. Ooh, that's a good ball over the top. Asante. Just wide. But yeah, that's at least we got the first highlight, I guess. even when they have shot 12 times, not a single highlight for them. It's great. That's great. But I do want to get back to playing on extended highlights. I kind of like that a lot more. I feel like this is just boring. I'm not seeing the matches. It's like sometimes there are like 4 or 5 highlights, but more often than not, well, I would say more in average, I'm probably seeing 4 or 5 highlights, and I think that's not enough to play Football Manager. It's just not. That's just Simulation Manager, It's not Football Manager then. It's just Simulation Manager. So I kind of want to get back to that, but I can't really do it with this formation and this kind of tactic, because I'm just getting frustrated as hell seeing so many big chances. And it might be that is just how it is in FM22. If that's the case, well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not going to play FM22 that much then. I'm going to play this save. I'm going to play this save to, 20, 25 seasons in. But after that, I'm probably not coming back to FM22. Maybe first, I might not, because if that's the case, I like to see the highlights, and if it doesn't work for me, well, it doesn't work for me then. I don't know what to do here. We're not playing well. Who can I put on? I mean, I should probably get some of these yellows out. Especially the halfback yellow. That's not a good yellow to be on. But do we have anyone? Yeah, Haseman, let's bring him on. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit knackered, but he can definitely play the last 25 minutes or so. That's fine. And Stephenson, he's a little bit knackered, so let's just take him out for Clemens. Also, Clemens is also a little bit knackered, but yeah, there we go. Are they easing off right now? See, that is one thing I really hate. Every time I'm putting on a new player, I have to change this again. It's so annoying to do. It's like, if you're putting on a new player, the instructions should just be reset, or I don't know. But it's just a little bit. Do I really need to do that every single time I'm easing them off, and then I'm taking them out of the match, and then there is actually quite a few things that I don't like about FM. Not FM22 specifically, but FM in general. Like, I can't save in here. I can't save this tactic, because it's getting saved some kind of odd place that you can't find. Why? Why not save it in the normal folder? It's like, why? It's just, if I'm making changes inside the game where I'm most likely to make my tactical changes, why would you not allow me to save it in here? It's just some of these kind of things that have been in the game forever and ever, and that people have been, complaining about forever and ever. It's like Sports Interactive have their mindset put on some things, and then they're just not going to change it. Even if there are hundreds of thousands of people going to complain about it, they are likely not going to change it, because they just don't see it that way. It's like they're very, very narrow-minded. Sports Interactive, to me, seems very narrow-minded. Yeah, they do listen to their, to the fans, but that doesn't mean they're going to change it. You know, it's like, okay, almost everyone is telling you this, but you're not going to do it anyway, but you do listen to us. Well, that's not listening to us. That is just, yeah, well, I guess it is listening to us, but just ignoring us instead. It's some of these things. Same with this. I mean, why is there not I'm going off the rails here, but why is there not an option to play with the old kind of format here? I hate this one. I hate this match kind of UI. I absolutely hate it so much. At least the Skinners have made it so much better, but still it's nowhere near as good as it was in FM19 and previous versions before that. It was way better back then. Just way better. There was so many more options you could do. You can put it up exactly how you wanted it. Yes, I like the heat map and stuff like that. And if I could, but I think there was also heat map before that actually. But this UI, not the options in here, but the UI is absolutely crap. It's just crap. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But yeah, I'm just going off the rails here, ranting off. This looks like a draw to me, unless they're gonna get a chance. We haven't seen a highlight for them. Asante, he's done for. Let's bring Garner on. Maybe he can do something here from the last 10 minutes. Maybe. I'm not gonna be surprised if this was a one highlight game. It's kind of boring. I gotta say, it's kind of boring. But then again, I got way too annoyed playing this formation and tactic in the extended. I was just, you know, when you see, ooh, that's a good change for lane. Wow. Well, that's why he's playing. When he's injury free. That's a goal. Well done by Haseman. But that ball from Friel, was it Friel? I think it was Friel. Wow. But what a shot. Surely the winning goal. It must be. That must be the winning goal. That was insane. 7.2 only? What? Okay, fair enough. But still, I think it's going to be the winning goal. We saw two highlights. One of them was a goal. What more can we ask for? Both of them were... They didn't have a highlight. Oh, man. Yeah, well, Partington with the player of the match here. We didn't ever see him, you know, save anything because we were playing on key highlights. So, there we go, guys. Good win. Another narrow win, but I'll take it. We continue our run. Oh yeah, look at this momentum. They were definitely the best team in the first half, but we completely killed it in the second half. And we do get what we actually probably deserve. I don't know, maybe it was a draw. Maybe it looked a lot more like a draw than it looked like a win for us, but whatever. Didn't I try to play down the left-hand side? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, that didn't work out. Maybe I should have noticed that, but again, I didn't watch the game, so I didn't see it. But we were definitely better on the right-hand side. Sorry, that is actually the left-hand side. I was just, I got confused here. Yeah, okay, so we did play down the left-hand side, and that did work out for us. Lots of, what is this, like a 5 diamond? It's like a diamond that is with a 5th player. It's like a, what is this called? It's not a pentagon. It's like a, I don't remember the name. Is it penta? No, penta is, that's 6, you know, corners, right? So what is 5? Hexa? A hexa? I don't remember. Or is it Penter? Penter is 5 and Hexa is 6. I'm not good at math. I don't remember all that shit, man. All the names, all the formulas on that shit. It's just, I understand it when I get it explained, but the day after it's gone. It's just gone. It's so strange, but that's just how I have it with math. Really easy to understand when someone explains it to me. Right after that, it's gone. Wow, we actually have an international player here, so that actually plays for the international team. Azerbaijan. Tastimir is from Azerbaijan, and he's playing for the first squad. That's nice, I guess, kind of. Because we won't have him for the next game, so not nice, I guess. Oh, wait, it's not the next game. It's actually, it's way later. I misunderstood it, but still, it's nice to have someone that actually plays for the national team. I actually think Spencer Adams also did that. I think Spencer Adams plays for Jamaica or something like that, so yeah. Okay, let's check out Port Vale then. So they are 15th in the league. Let's check out how they are playing Gegenpressing. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that anymore. Well, 3 defensive midfielders. Jesus. Well, okay. I don't. Maybe we should play down both flanks. I think that's gonna be it. We should probably try and beat them out there. They do have a wing back here, so maybe we should try and actually beat them on the left flank. So that's our right flank. Maybe we should go down the right-hand side because they do have a wing back. On the other side, they do have a no-nonsense, so that's probably going to be tough to get through. Yeah, we should probably go down the right-hand flank. I'm not really seeing anything out of the ordinary here. I just see that the only thing I actually see here is that they are probably not really a good team. They have a lot of passive shooting, wasteful shooting, fewer passes, inaccurate passing. They don't seem like a good team at all. So they want to focus down the left-hand side. They have shown they are weakest down there. Okay, I guess we can try that. That no-nonsense player might be a really bad player. Who knows? I'm just gonna try that. Also, our left-hand side is also the strongest, so let's just do it. I was just thinking if they're coming with a wing back, maybe Carrington could get a lot down there. But maybe he will find room then. Maybe he will find the room without actually focusing play down there. Then they will try to get over here, and then Carrington will have a lot of room, and we can then switch sides with the long pass from maybe someone in the midfield. I don't know. All right, I think I messed around a little bit with it here. So Partington in goal, Hughes. Spencer Adams is going to get this one instead of Forbes. I'm just resting Forbes a little bit. And also just giving one game to Spencer Adams. I mean, they're probably the same level. Just Forbes has, he just keeps doing great things. Also training really well, so he should probably start in. But you know what, let's start with Spencer Adams. Wilson, Clemens, Haseman, James, Anderson, and I think we are gonna rename him. I can't handle that. I can't. Every time I'm trying to pronounce that name, I just butcher it. I think he's gonna be Tess. There we go. Sirat Tess. There we go. It's gonna be his new name. So yeah, Tess over here, Lane and Garner. Why is he still named Sahat? Could we? I don't know. Should we? No. I think I want him to be named just Tess, not Sahat. Just Tess, please. Thank you. And Garner up top because, Asante didn't really get anything last game. So back to Garner. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're going to move in. Let's go. Okie dokie. They are in a very, very bad form. So hopefully we can find a win here. Again, that's insane. Hands on hips. Say, we are favorites here. I want us to play like it. Yeah, sure. Why not? So, like I was saying in the last game, I kind of hope they change. I don't think they're going to change the match engine now because it feels like when they're going from the beta to the live version, they're not going to change anything else. It's just, that's how the game is for the rest of the year, and that's it. But, Partington, get it out, man. But, pretty good save from him. But I think they're just going to leave it as it is. But honestly, what I have seen so far from my almost 500 hours already played, it's not my favorite match engine. Like I've said many times now, it just isn't. That's a good goal by Garner. That's a very, very, very good goal. I think it actually, was he even heading it from, I don't think he jumped up. I think it just came down to him. Let's see it again here from another angle. Oh, he did jump up. Okay, it was just that hard to see from the other angle. But okay, he did jump up and take it. Good. 1-0 up. Very good. First highlight we saw from us. Good. Very good, actually. But yeah, like I said, there are too many chances that look like enormous chances. Like big chances. But the XG is just going to tell you, oh, that's a 0.03. And it just doesn't make any sense. Honestly. It's just annoying to look at. So that's why I don't really like this year's match engine. It's actually the only thing that I don't like. Everything else seems to be okay. There's always room for improvements, but you know what? It's just that one thing that I really don't like. Partington, let's see what he can do here. Oh, I need something to drink. The weather is getting to me here in Denmark. Oh, Garner down the line. Who's in there? Tess? Heading it back for Anderson. Oh, that's a lovely goal. Heading it back to Anderson. I called him Anderson again, but Anderson. Sometimes I'm calling him the Danish name, sometimes the American way. But that was lovely job by actually both Garner, this lovely cross into Tess, and Tess heading it down. He was marked really tight over there. So he jumped over the guy, headed it down for Anderson. What a lovely goal by him as well there. But an easy goal. But that was front three, really doing well there. Actually, that's not front three because Anderson is actually our box-to-box. Ooh, hello, Tess. Also, a lovely ball from our fullback. And into Garner. Close. I think the key highlights. I think I like to play on key highlights because you are seeing all the biggest XG chances. You don't see all those chances that are 0.03 that looks like big chances. You only see the absolute biggest. And I do like that, but I don't get enough information to make tactical choices. I don't see enough to make my, I don't see enough of the game. That's my problem with it. I don't mind seeing chances that are not big chances, but they should not be shown as big chances. You know what I mean? They are shown as big chances, but they're not big chances. And that's just, it's just so annoying to me to see that. And I have to check every single, if I'm playing on extended right now, especially with this formation, I need to check every single shot. What kind of XG was that? Because I have to make sure that I know what I'm seeing is also what is actually kind of, unfolded in the numbers in the match engine behind the scenes. And for now, it seems like that's not the thing. So I have to check, if I'm playing on extended, I have to check it every single time. And that's just annoying. 2-0. I mean, again, Lane. Tess having a good game with that pass back to Anderson, or late pass from his header. Hugh just seems to having a good game for once. Spencer Adams. Wilson is on a yellow. Let's ease him off the yellows here. Or off the tackles, of course. There we go. What are you going to say here? What a 45 minutes what that was. You're blowing me away. Yeah, actually. We saw some really good football there. Absolutely. Great stuff. Start second half, please. Yes. Did I pause it? No, I didn't. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's more fun overall to play on extended. And I think I'm going to come back to it again soon enough. Not this season. I think I'm going to stay on extended or key highlights for this season. I can definitely get through the season a lot faster than when playing on extended. But what a goal! I mean, it's another set piece goal, but Garner, hold on. Hold on. That was an insane header. Wow. Oh, that's disgusting. Now we see why we bought Garner. Now we see it. Lovely stuff. 3-0 up against Port Vale at home. Good. Very good. This is turning into be a really good match for us. And, this might be a highlight for them. I think I'm going to make a sub after this highlight, but let's just see what this is. A long shot. Partington. He actually saved it. That was close. That was really close. I think Lane is coming off. I want him ready for the next game as well. So Stephenson or Sante, actually just Stephenson. He has done enough to allow me to pick him over Asante up there. I don't think Asante is good enough to play that wide target man role. He had some games where he did really well, but overall, it's kind of poor. So I think Asante is coming in instead of Garner as the secondary striker this season. Otherwise, probably a lot on the bench. Wilson have that. Yeah, he's in kind of poor condition here. Fair condition, but that yellow, that's the one I'm a little bit worried about. We do have Saha out there, so let's just bring Saha in instead of him and actually make sure that he is. He's no nonsense. So yeah, there we go. He's not gonna ease off the tackles, that's for sure. He is gonna go right into them. But yeah, this is Anderson here with the free kick. Spencer Adams, no offside. Spencer Adams with his second goal of the season. Wow. Lovely stuff. 4-0. And also a really good free kick here. He definitely made sure that the goalkeeper was... he had to make the save. And second ball went down for us. So can't complain about that one. Is my microphone a little bit high up? Yeah, it was. There we go. That's better. 76, 77... Is there anyone we want to pick out here of the bunch to get out? Not really. Give it another 5 minutes or so. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we are giving away chances, but have you seen one highlight for them? No, two. I think two highlights. They were pretty close 2 times, but yeah, okay. Who do we have out here? Phobos, Asante, Carrington, Willis. Yeah, okay, well, it's kind of the same kind of players. A lot of wingers. I mean, we could take Taz off, but yeah, he's been having a good game. He's not really struggling anyway. So more like, do we have anyone for Clemens out there? We could put Stevenson down and put Asante on. Or we could put Carrington on for Clemens and then move Stephenson down there. And then move Tess over here instead as the inverted winger. And then let Carrington do the winger job on the other side. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? But he hasn't been great on that side. I think Tess is better as a winger on the right-hand side. So, yeah. And that kind of works out with both Stephenson and Lane doing quite well on the left-hand side. So, it's kind of working out for me. It's kind of working out for me. It's just that we don't see Carrington and Willis too often when we also have Tess that is kind of also playing on the winger. But that just means we have a lot of rotation on the wingers, which is nice. And they are running more than most of the guys out there. The fullbacks and the wingers are the most used rotational-wise. But Garner, 9.0. Love to see it. 4-0 is great result. Anderson have a good game. Spencer Adams having a good game. Tess having a good game with, I think, 2 assists. If I'm not mistaken. Actually, can we see it somewhere in here? Test. 1 assist, actually, only. Okay, Anderson with an assist and a goal. Spencer Adams with that goal. Yeah, lovely stuff. Absolutely love it. Good. Wow. And how many people are here? 5,778 people. That's good. That's, like, again, another probably 70 or 80k. Just down into the bank it goes. Yeah, and our unbeaten run of 13, and that is in the league. 13 in the league, unbeaten. That is insane. We just got promoted from the non-leagues. This formation, this tactic. I mean, I guess also the players. We can't really, we can't deny them some of the good things that is happening to us here. Of course not. But still, what the hell is going on? I mean, we are 8 points. We are 8 points with Leighton. What is going on? We have lost 1 in 16. That's great. That is really, really... We are even doing great in the Papa John's. We are out of the Carabao, and I think the Emirates FA Cup is actually the next game, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the first round against Yeovil. That's actually not a bad one for us to get. They are below us in the league, so they are in the National League, so... Yeah, not a bad one to get, actually. And like always, I don't really know when I'm going to come back. Like I say, I can play quite a few matches here before I'm coming back, but I could also just play a few. It all depends on my mood and, how it goes in the games. And so there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, we are on an absolutely insane run here in League 2. Just got promoted right into it. We'll just keep winning. We have lost 1 game against Leighton. That's it. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, guys, I'll see you around next time.